net today, and I'm hoping it makes it better. It's supposed to make it better, right? So hopefully it doesn't make it worse for some reason. Anytime anything's new. Okay, hold on. It's almost going live on YouTube, and we will get started. Okay, awesome. It's going. I've got to mute it because I'm hearing myself. Okay, we are live. So I'm going to go ahead and mute y'all just so I'm not hearing feedback. Okay, we're getting started. Tonight, we are training on Facebook parties, and here's why. I have resisted Facebook parties. Y'all know this. I love sitting face-to-face with women and making them feel beautiful, right? And that's how I've built my business, right? I grew my business for the past 5 years, growing my customer base and holding parties and selling product and becoming a director, all with face-to-face. But here's the deal about Facebook parties. Number one, you can do so many more of them in so much less time. So really, if we want explosive growth, this is going to be a part of it. Now, there are totally, this is not writing off in-person parties. If you still want to do in-person parties, great. I'm still going to be doing in-person parties, right? This is in addition to, okay? So I'm not saying don't do in-person parties, let's just all switch to Facebook. No, but I'm saying in addition to our in-person stuff, we are missing out on a huge area of explosive growth with Facebook parties. And so we're going to talk about that today. So not only can we do so many more of them in less time, but sometimes people are just more willing to do a Facebook party than to get with their friends, especially right now. So what I'm finding is a lot of people are wanting to get with friends in person. Right now, they're over Corona. They want to get with people. Great, do in person. But some people maybe just, they don't know if they can fit it in. Facebook parties are so easy, and I'm going to give you some scripts on what to say. And the other thing too is when people invite people to join a physical party, let's say they invited 20 people and 20 people were kind of interested, but only 6 actually showed up, right? Well, you never get in front of those other 14 people. Probably. I mean, maybe, but like probably not. Whereas in a Facebook party, if they add in 20 people into the group and maybe only 6 are interacting, you have a connection with those other 14 people in the group. You have basically have permission to reach out to them because they accepted the invite into your party. And you can reach out to them personally through Messenger and say, hey, sorry we didn't get to interact much during the party, but I would love to send you a personal pampering package and do a one-on-one thing with you. Would you do that with me? It'd be super fun. I'll give you $5, some beauty bucks just for doing it, and it's basically giving you more leads too. So because of all that, we're going to chat about parties. I am no expert. I've been doing them. I have. Better than others. And here's the deal with all things Mary Kay is we work on numbers, right? So if you were to go hold 10 in-person parties this month, then probably 3 of them would maybe be flops, right? Maybe they wouldn't be very, very good. 3 of them would be amazing. You'd probably sell $1,000. And 3 of them would be average. You'd sell $300 to $500. Okay. It's just the way it is, right? It's going to be the same thing with Facebook parties. So if your first few don't go great, you got to still keep doing the numbers. The other thing I want to do with what I'm wanting us to focus on too is at your party, one of your goals for that Facebook party is to book 2 parties from the party. So that it's not this like, who do I book? I've got to reach out and book people, right? Sometimes you're going to hit a wall and you're going to have to go hustle and get some bookings. But the goal is, if you're holding 10 parties, the goal is from those 10 parties, then you book 20 parties from the guests at those parties. And you're never out of bookings because at the party, 2 of the people booked with you. And that's part of the hostess reward I'm going to show you guys tonight. They get more hostess rewards when 2 of their guests book a party with you. So it incentivizes the guests because they want to help their friends out and they see how easy it is. So that's another focus I want to have from these parties is getting bookings from our bookings. We shouldn't be stressed out about who to book. And y'all, there have been seasons in my business where I've had to go hustle and meet people and do facials to get some momentum going in order to get bookings for my bookings. But it's not supposed to be like that all the time, is what I'm saying. So if that part of the job frustrates you, I get it. And let's get enough momentum going to where you're not frustrated by like having nothing on your books anymore. Okay. My friend today, in our director group, one of my director sisters, she was saying her goal for the month is to get this, hold 10 parties a week. And she said it like, yeah, that's my goal, 10 parties a week on Facebook. And we were all like, a week? Like we're thinking 10 a month, right? But here's what she said. She said, with StreamYard, so, and if you don't understand some of the stuff, like ask me later, but StreamYard is a service that lets us stream into a Facebook group. I've been using it for a while and I love it. It is totally free to stream into one group at a time. If you pay $25 a month, you can stream into 3 groups at a time. So she pays the $25, and so she can stream into 3 groups at one time. So she has 3 Facebook parties scheduled for the same time slot, and she has like 4 time slots. So she's like, I spend 2 hours, 30 minutes each, and I do 12 parties. That kind of blew my mind, that thought. Now, maybe you're like, look, I would be happy with one Facebook party a week. Fine, wherever you're at. I'm saying for me, that thought of being able to even do that many parties in 2 hours kind of blew my mind and really helped open up my mind to we're not taking advantage of this Facebook world. So I'm challenging you guys to 10 parties this month. That's what I'm challenging you to. 10 parties this month. That will give you some big growth, and it'll give you enough parties under your belt where you, after the end of the 10th party, you'll be like, okay, I think I'm starting to get this Facebook party thing, and you're going to start seeing better results. Okay. So if your first 5 or so are a total failure, that's fine, because failure is part of the learning process. Okay. So that is A-okay. We are all learning and figuring it out. Now, the other thing great about Facebook parties, and I'm going to show you how to create a group, how to schedule some posts. I'm going to show you all that right now, but you can schedule posts. And if scheduling posts stresses you out, you could have your schedule your posts. You know, teenage girls are so good at Facebook. If it stresses you out to schedule stuff, have someone else do it. Like, give them the tools. I'm going to give you the tools tonight. You can give her the tools and be like, go schedule these posts on this group. I will pay you, $5 to go schedule these posts or whatever. But really, it's easy to do. So if you're sitting there watching TV with your husband, you can schedule the posts. It would take you like 30 minutes, right? So you can schedule the post. The party, what I've been doing, the party lasts about 5 days. There's probably 4 or 5 posts a day. The first post is going to get them engaged. It's called an engagement post. I've posted some stuff in our gold unit group. It's like silly stuff, like, if you had to give up one food group, what would it be? Or just silly stuff that people want to answer, and it's just fun. It gets them engaged with the group. And then a couple of posts about products. You want to post about yourself, I'm going to, I have that I've done in the past for parties. I'm kind of reworking it. It's all in Dropbox, and I'm going to update it as I update it because I'm working on switching some stuff up. So I'm going to show you where to go to that note, but know that mine is changing a little bit, and you have to make it your own too. But I'll show you kind of what I've done in the past, and you can totally just steal it and schedule all of these posts too, okay? I'm kind of throwing a lot of stuff at y'all. We can go back later and ask questions. Because I wanted to give you another tool that you could look into. And I just signed up for it today, and I'm like loading stuff up and I'm figuring it out. But I've heard from a lot of my director friends that they love it, and it's called Vizly. It's Vizzlie. Again, I have not used it yet, but I'm using it this week on a party I've got going on. I'm going to try get it all done later tonight. I didn't quite have time to finish it before I hopped on. But it schedules, if you put all of your posts in there, then whenever you have a new Facebook group, a new Facebook party, you can have it do all the posts, and you don't have to go schedule them all again. You just like link it with your new group, and it will post all this stuff when you told it to post, like one day into the party, 2 days into the party, and you've already done all the work beforehand to get it all scheduled and set up exactly how you want. And then you just connect it with your new group and it sends. So I'm working on that. I'm looking into that. If you want to look into it and figure it out, go for it. If you just want to, schedule your own posts until you get that down pat, go for it too. And I can let you know how it goes once I figure it out. I'm sorry, I'm not further into that process for you, but I wanted to at least let you know of that tool in case you're like, you want to run with it faster than I have been able to. Go for it. Okay. So let's just start out by creating a Facebook group. So what would happen is you would reach out. Let's say you have 0 on your books right now, okay? Because that might be where most of us are at. You have 0 parties booked. Did you guys see that script I sent you today in Voxer? And it was literally like, hey girl, I am desperate for a virtual party this week. Can I set you up a group and have you inviting friends and earn you some free stuff for a virtual? Let me get my phone and read the script. Hold on. Totally cute on the top and yoga pants on the bottom, y'all. This is Zoom life, right? Okay, here's the script because I thought it was brilliant. Hey girl, I desperately need a virtual party this week. It's super easy. I set up a Facebook group and all you have to do is invite your friends and let me earn you some free products. How does that sound? So that would be an easy script to send out on Facebook Messenger or just texting some friends about it. So the first thing is getting some books. Maybe start out with like 5. If you could get 5 books, then out of those 5, hopefully you'll get 2 from each of the parties from their guests, right? So that's 10 more. So it's gonna grow. The first push to get parties booked is gonna be the hardest, right? Once you get it booked, you say, awesome. I'm gonna send my hostesses a handwritten thank you right after I get it booked. I'm actually going to send a hostess packet. So none of the guests get packets, but I'm going to send a packet to my hostess with a handwritten thank you and some samples for her and maybe a catalog just for my hostess so she feels extra appreciated. Her friends want to book a party with me because they're like, wait, she got 6 fun samples and a cute thing in the mail. I want to do that, right? So I send a hostess packet to her and say thank you, and I create the Facebook group, and then I have her add friends to the Facebook group. Okay, if you wanted to give her a script to invite her friends, you could. I have that too. I can share with you. It's just super simple, like, hey Susie, I'm doing a Facebook party with my Mary Kay girl. It's super fun. Can I add you to the group? That's the script, right? You could send her that and be like, hey girl, message this out to a bunch of your friends. Let's see if we can get you 20 or 30 people in this group, right? And all they have to do is add people to the group. Then you go in there and you schedule your Facebook posts, okay? Just some fun engagement posts, some fun before and after pictures. I can show you the resources of where you can find exactly what I'm scheduling. That way you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Is that the phrase? And I'm gonna put all of that in Dropbox. So I'm going to put all of that in Dropbox for you guys to see. So let's just go and create a Facebook group. I'm going to try to share my screen with you. 1 second. Can I just share my screen? I have to go to Chrome. Okay. This is going to show you the YouTube video first. Hold on. Let me move this down and show you. Okay. So this is our gold unit group. If you click on the About section in the group here, you will see about this group, there's a Dropbox link. In this Dropbox link is a ton of tools for you, okay? This Dropbox link never changes. You can copy and paste it into a note section on your phone, so you always know where it is. But if you ever lose it, go to this option, click on it. That will take you to Dropbox. Hopefully you guys can see it's pulling up Dropbox. Can you see that? Can you shake your head so I know that you guys see this? Yes, pulling up Dropbox. Okay. So I'm working on this Facebook party folder for you guys. For you new consultants, this is your place. New consultants start here. This is your place, okay? It's got some great trainings in there for you. It's got some great how-to videos. Okay, so that would be a good place for you to start. This is a Facebook party one for you. Like I said, I'm working on revamping this, okay? Let me see. So it's got some scripts here. This is where you're gonna find posts and captions. This is where you're gonna find all the posts that you need, okay? You can copy and paste. This is a hostess program that I'm running with. It's because it's simple. I like simple. Y'all know this. If it's complicated, it's not for me. They get 10% of the sales. That's it. 10% of sales. If one of their friends books a party with me, they get 15% of sales. If two of their friends book a party with me, they get 20% of the sales. So here's why that's worth your while. If you sold, say you only sold $100 in your party. Okay. If you sold $100, what is 10% of sales? $10, right? Well, $10 really only costs you $5, right? Because they get 10 retail credit, but it only costs you $5, right? So $5. How much profit do you make off of $100? You make $50 profit. So you're making $50. You're giving your hostess $5. You still made $45. Okay. So if you sold $1,000 at your party, right? Say you sold 1,000. Well, your hostess would get $100 free. That's amazing. It only costs you $50, right? And you profited $500. So you think you can give your hostess $50 out of your $500 profit? Yeah. So that's why this makes sense to me. And if you book parties, obviously that goes up, but then it's really worth it because you're going to make a lot of money off the party that just got booked, right? So this is what I roll with. Listen, I have done in the past, look, if you get 4 people in a party with me or 6, if it's a virtual party, do 6. Then I'll just give you half off your order. That costs you nothing. You're just giving them your discount, right? So that's doable too. Whatever would get you excited is what is going to be the best hostess program for you. Okay. So look at whatever gets you excited, and that's what you should run with. This is what I'm going with because it's super easy. Okay. Let me go back. This has a cover photo that you can download this and save it to your phone or your computer and use it as the cover photo for your party. Okay, put that there for y'all. And it's got a closing set sheet that's really simple. I don't know why this keeps popping up. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go back to Facebook. So this is where you would find all the resources you need for your party, okay? And I'm gonna be adding to this and updating it. But let's go back to Facebook. Go to your home Facebook page and you're just gonna create a group first. Hold on. Okay, so you're gonna go down here on the left-hand side. I'm gonna go down here to see more until I can find groups. There it is, groups, okay? Click on that. And some of y'all are better at Facebook than me. So if there's an easier way to do this, then great. This is just the only way I know how to do it. Okay, go to create a new group right here. Create a new group. You can name this whatever you want. Group name. I'm probably gonna do Stacy, I don't know, John's Mary Kay party, whatever. You could do, Skin Deep with Stacy, or I don't know what you want to do, but just name the group. Choose privacy. You want it to be, I think you want it to be a private group where they have to be invited. I want it to be visible to where they can see it, okay, but they have to be invited to join. Okay, and then invite friends. You're gonna add the hostess, okay? So Debbie, I'm gonna add you on here. You can be my hostess, right? I add Debbie. It sends her an invite to join my group, okay? I should have named this Debbie's party. Hold on, it's updating. Okay, my group is created. I have already invited somebody. There's only one member, that's me, because my Debbie hasn't accepted it yet. So I go here to edit the cover, right? You want this picture to be different. Go here to edit the picture. You're gonna choose from one of your photos to upload a photo because you saved it. You went to my Dropbox, you saved the cute picture, so you're gonna upload the photo. So I'm sure I have a photo saved on my Dropbox somewhere. I don't know. Okay, there's a photo I saved, but you can put whatever you want. Go to Google Pictures and start saving them, whatever. Give it a second to upload. Okay, cute, right? Okay, so you're gonna have a photo.
Reposition. Mine doesn't say that, so my picture's terrible on mine.
So it has to be a certain length and size, but the one I saved in the Dropbox, Debbie, will work perfectly. Okay, so you can just use that if you want. Save changes, and then you're going to you could put a little intro comment. If you go to the group, it has a whole put this as your first thing that explains the party, right? And then you're just gonna message your girl and say, hey, I invited you to the group, accept my invite, and then start inviting friends. Let's see if we can get you up to 20 people in the group. And you can give her incentive, say if you get up to 20 people in the group, I'm gonna send you a a mini lip gloss sample in the mail, or I'm going to send you a charcoal mask sample in the mail or something if you wanted to. That's totally just, I just randomly thought of that, but I think that would be really fun. Did you have a question, Debbie?
I do. Like, okay, so I was going to do that Wednesdays, Debbie's Deals. So do you have to create a new group every week to do that?
Right, tonight I'm only training on Facebook parties. The
Oh, okay.
Debbie's Deals or When It Wednesday, that is for your customer group. And we can totally do another training on customer group because there's some great gold to be had in your customer group too. And you're going to invite all these people on the parties. You're going to invite them to your customer group. So you have one customer group that you're going to work for all your customers, and you're going to be like working with them. These are for like new parties and they've never met you before. Their friend is inviting them to their party to help their friend earn product. Okay. And so one of the posts in your group in the party should be getting them to join your customer group. Right. And I'm going to add that into one of the posts.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Good question. So, okay. Your group's created. Now look, I'm hoping at this point, this is when I'm hoping I can connect Visly and they will schedule everything for me and post it at the proper time. If that's like confusing to you and you don't want to try to figure out Visly, I'm going to try to figure it out and maybe I'll do a whole nother training on it if it's amazing. But let me show you how to schedule posts. Here's how you schedule posts. You're going to go to write your first post, click on it. You're going to put your post here, copy and paste it from our Dropbox, right? Welcome, right? Okay, add a photo, whatever. Then you're going to go down here to the little calendar. Before you click post, you're going to go to the calendar and you're going to schedule it. Now, I want to give it a day or two for her to add people, right? So if today is Monday, let's say her party ends Saturday, you want at least 5 or 6 days because you want to be posting 3 or 4 days and then you want to go live on the last day. So let's say your party ends Saturday. I'm going to have this post maybe first thing Wednesday morning, I'll start posting. So Wednesday morning at, let's do 9 a.m. Schedule. There, it's scheduled. You can go view your scheduled posts. Let's see, I think you click here. Where do you go? There's a way to view this. I don't think I can see all this. Well, it's at, hold on. Y'all, this is a terrible training if I can't even show you how to view it. I usually do these on my phone, so let's see. Okay, it's telling you things to do. Okay. Anyway, you can view the scheduled post, look around and figure it out. You can always Google it if you're like, how do I view my scheduled post, right? I've done it a billion times, so I don't know why I can't find it right now. Facebook is always changing. Anyway, see, you don't have to know what you're doing to have success with this because I clearly don't know everything I'm doing. But you schedule all your posts. You want to kind of check in once a day, maybe, and like as you see people are commenting, comment back, like answer their questions, engage with them. The point is to build relationships, right? And it doesn't take long to do that. Just show interest in them and engage with them, okay? Because really, the more people fall in love with you, the more they're going to be a loyal customer of yours, okay? And I talk about this when I talk about our customer group. And if you haven't seen that training, I can share it with you. But when you're doing a customer group, your goal in the customer group is not to have great ads or take perfect photos. Your goal is just to get them to fall in love with you. But how do you do that? You show genuine care for people, and you can't BS that because people can see straight through it. So as people are added to your group, maybe message them and say, hey, we're so excited to have you in the party this week, right? Just figure out a way that you can really show genuine interest in them. So excited to have you in the party. What's a random thing I should know about you? Or like, what is something you'd love to change about your skin? And ask them a genuine question and just get to know them, okay? So once it's scheduled, then you can kind of be hands off, except little interactions throughout the week until you go live, y'all. It's just doing its thing. It's posting 4 or 5 times a day for you. And then at a certain time, whenever you decide you're going to go live on like the last night or maybe the night before the last night, whenever you want, and do what we call QVC style, because they don't all have packets, right? This is not packets. Your hostess might have something if you want to send her a packet, but they don't have packets. They've just been reading about Mary Kay, interacting with you. So when you go live, then you are going to show off, our best sellers. So I like to keep things simple, y'all. When I post, I'm not going to post about all the different skincare lines, all the different items we have. A confused mind does nothing. I'm going to post about, and you'll see this, I'm going to post about our basic skincare sets, basically what you've seen me do a billion times. Miracle Set Repair Set, eye makeup remover, charcoal mask, eye patches, microderm, cream, and mascara. Like, that's what I'm going to post about. And then that's what I'm going to show them on the last night. And I might add in Christmas stuff, you know, as we get into Christmas, that kind of stuff. But I don't want to overwhelm them with stuff because I'm not there to answer all their questions in person. I don't want them to feel overwhelmed. I want them to feel like, okay, this will help my skin and I can feel confident about that, right? So I'm going to show them that stuff. I'm going to talk to them about how they can be a host. Thank you for helping your hostess, you know, earn free product. You can also be a hostess. Your hostess earns more free product if you book a party tonight. So let's book your own party. We can do this with you and your friends, right? I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to do a drawing, but here's the deal that I'm going to do for my drawing to finish getting their entries into the drawing. I'm going to be like writing down who's commenting throughout the week, and I'm going to let them enter into the drawing. But to finish getting their entries, they have to fill out a Google form. Let me show you how to do that real fast. You still see my screen, right? Let's go to Gmail. Okay, this is super easy. You can make these quick little forms and put the link there for them to fill out. And this is how you're really going to get all their information to reach out to them and get a phone call with them. Okay, sorry, you have to look at all my okay, if you go to Google and you go over here to like Drive, have you guys seen this? You use Google Drive, you can click on this and you can create a new form. And I can show you how to do this, but I can also show you one I've created for Peek into Pink. This is what my girls, when they watch Peek into Pink, fill out, right? A lot of you've done this. Hold on, I'll just show you how to create a new one because it's super easy. And what a lot of the stuff, y'all, you just have to go play around with it. That's how I learned all this stuff. I just played around with it. But you click new and you click go down to Google Forms. And you're going to create a new Google form. And whenever someone fills this out, it's going to be emailed to you. Okay, so I'm going to title the form hold on, party, what am I, drawing entry. This is for them to get their drawing entry, right? Fill out this form completely to get entered into the drawing. Thanks for participating, something like that. I'm going to have them, and I'll send you guys a link to this when I'm done. Sorry, it's not done already, y'all. But it's going to have their name, right? They fill out their name, and you can change the type of questions this is over here, right? So name should be a short answer. You can do a multiple choice question, checkbox question, right? Short answer, name, what's your name? Okay. Then you can just add the next one. You can add one here, right? Next question, phone number. Okay. Next question. And you can put what you want here. I'm going to put name, phone number, address, birthday, because I want all their information to enter into my customers in touch, right? I'm going to enter them in and save them as my customer. And then I'm going to ask them, what was your favorite thing you saw? Or like, if you could have anything you want, what would you want to purchase? And maybe list everything and have them check all that apply, right? Everything we did. And then at the end, put, you know, your interest in hosting a virtual party. Okay, so basically they fill this out. It takes them 2 seconds. You get this emailed and you can call them that way, because the most important part, if I stress nothing else, the most important part of having a successful party will be follow-up. If you do your party and you say, great, go online to order, oh, you're missing out on so much. The most important is follow-up, okay? So that's the form really helps with that, I think, because you're not having to message all of them. If they want an entry into the drawing, they're going to fill out the form. That's going to show that they were a serious party guest anyway, and you can follow up with them. And here's your goal from the parties. Are you ready? Your goal is not sales. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but the sales are just going to come. People love these products. They're buying a skincare and makeup from somewhere. They're going to buy it from you. I'm not concerned about you getting sales because I know you will. So you don't have to be concerned about getting sales. Now, you do have to ask for the sale. Okay, I'm not saying that. So when you call them to follow up, you do need to ask. The first thing you do is ask, like, great, well, did you see the specials tonight? What can I hook you up with? And just ask. You cannot be afraid to ask for the sale. It is just as honorable to sell a product as it is to buy it. So all of you sell this product because you loved buying it. And it is just as honorable to sell it as it is to buy it. So ask for the sale. That's number one. But really, your focus should be on getting bookings from bookings. So booking her for a party. Okay. And then number three, after you've gotten the sale and booked her for a party, she's all excited, invite her onto our next Peek into Pink. We do Peek into Pinks every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And if she will get on, I will send her a free eyeshadow just for being on. And that's how you're going to get her introduced to the business of Mary Kay and recruit her. Now, if you have a great connection with her and you feel like you can just share with her, go for it. Do a sharing sheet with her. Those are on Holly's website. If you don't know what a sharing sheet is, chat with me about it. But if you feel like confident enough to share the opportunity with her, do it. But those are the three things. Get the sale, book her for a party, and then share the opportunity with her. And if you're like, I don't know how to share the opportunity, great. Get her on our Peek into Pink. That is how you share the opportunity with her, because I do it for you. Okay. And at the end of Peek into Pink, she fills out a little form for me and I follow up with her and I recruit her for you. So that is what a full circle Facebook party looks like. I didn't even look at my notes. So, I hope I covered it all. I'm going to let you guys unmute now and ask questions if you have them. I can't guarantee I'm going to have all the answers, but yes. Does anyone have any questions? Let's just start with that. No one had questions? Was this helpful at all?
It is, but it's like, I'm going to have to watch you do it. I mean, you know, with all that, like on the Google thing, I'm like blown away.
It's okay. It's okay. We can figure it out step by step. Okay. I think it's something worth exploring. Like I said, this is not in replacement of our face-to-face parties, so if you have plenty of face-to-face parties or, facials, like, great. This is just in addition to that I think can really help explode our business. The other thing I was going to say about it, what was it? Oh, I want to challenge you guys to go get at least 5 of these books. So take that script that I put in our Voxer group. So go look on Voxer. So, hey girl, I desperately need, and you could put, instead of I desperately need a virtual party this week, you could put, here's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm trying to figure out Facebook parties. Would you host one for me to help me figure it out? It's super easy. I set up a group. All you have to do is invite your friends and let me earn you some free products. Could you help me out? Something like that. That way, I don't want to sound desperate. Like, I desperately need parties, but I want to be honest with her. Like, I'm trying to figure out these Facebook parties. Will you help a girl out and invite some friends and let me do a party with you? You'll get free products, right? We don't have to overcomplicate it, okay? So my challenge to you is to go message like 20 friends and see if you can get 5 books, okay? Book them for like a week out so you have a little time to figure this out. Or book them for, next week even, I don't care. But just, you're only going to learn by doing. Like, you watching me can be like a little overwhelming. You're only going to learn by doing. So go figure it out. And if Vizly, somebody asked, what's it called again? Vizly, Bizzlie. If that ends up being super helpful, I will do another training on that for you. But since I don't know yet if it's going to be, I can't really train you on it yet, but I'll let you know because I'm about to figure it out later tonight. Okay. Any other questions or comments, or how are you guys feeling after this? Or who's going to go book 5 Facebook parties? No hands? Okay, I see hands. Stephanie, I'm sure your hand is raised. That was like a wave. Okay, you'll go book 1. Good. Okay. What about you, Sarah? Are you going to try to book a Facebook party?
I can try.
Yes. Okay, great.
I don't know if I did. See how it cut my picture got cut off and I can't edit it. Do you see?
That with you after. I can't see right now.
Oh, it's terrible.
Okay.
Okay. I probably did it wrong, but I'm hoping that it will be okay for Wednesday.
Come here, buddies.
It will be. It'll be just fine. Okay. We learn by doing. So you just gotta put yourself out there and do it, okay? And if it were easy, everyone would do it. So, So between the Facebook parties and in-person parties, the first thing for you guys to do is just decide how many you want to do in the month and just plan out when you want to do them. And it's called backwards booking, right? Think, okay, how many Facebook parties do I want to have? How many regular parties do I want to have? Put it in your calendar and then look at your blank calendar, be like, okay, well, whose party am I going to put in here, right? And start booking people in those slots. That way people are booking when you want them to book, not just like whenever. Like, you're a professional, right? Like, you can't just do things whenever. Like, you have jobs, you have lives, you have kids, you have grandkids, whatever. So figure out when you're willing to work your business around your schedule, and then go to work to fill in your work slots, your Mary Kay time. And then as you have bookings, you're going to get bookings from the bookings. It's going to be easier. Okay. So you just got to get to work. Okay. I have some ready to book. Just got to set dates. Yay, Stephanie. That's exciting. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to finish. Let me see if I can end this YouTube thing. And then I wanted to talk to you guys about one other thing. I don't know how to end it. So it's just going to be on the YouTube. That's fine. Wait. Can I cancel it? Okay. Anyway, like y'all know, our theme for a while is going to be 100 in pink is all we can think, because we need to just focus on team growth. And right now we have 34 team members, which is super exciting. But I want to grow to 100. And as we do that, what's going to happen is you guys are going to grow your teams and hit goals that you never thought you could hit before. Some of you are going to earn cars, and we're going to grow as a team. And we're going to, when we get to 100, that's about the time you earn a pink Cadillac. And so we're going to grow into that together. That means I'm looking for leaders that want to grow too. So if you want to be in your red jacket, you just have to decide, I want to be in my red jacket this month. Once you decide that, we can work to get you there, but you have to tell me, Lisa, I'm your red jacket. I want to do that. And when you get in your red jacket this month, I see you, Debbie. We're going to celebrate big. Okay. We're going to do massage day. We're going to celebrate big. Okay. But I need to know who that is so we can work closely together to get you in your red jacket. Okay. Red jacket is when you have 3 or more active team members on your team. And you just got to take this step by step, right? Your first step, if you want to move up in this company, is red jacket. After that, it's being on target for your car. Did you know that's after that? Once you have 5 team members, you can go on target for your car. And then once you're on target, then it's growing into DIQ, right? And then you can grow, or you don't have to go into DIQ if you just want to earn the car as a consultant, you can. But just take it step by step though. What's your next step? Becoming a senior consultant, adding 1 team member, right? Great. After that, your next step is red jacket. Add 2 more. Great, you're done with that. And just take it little step by little step. Mary Kay Ash always said, take a woman as far as she can see, and then she'll see further. Have you ever like looked out in the fog and it's like, I can only see like a little bit of ways. But once you get there, then you can see the next 100 yards. And once you get there, then you can see the next 100 yards, right? That was me for the longest time too, was becoming a director. I could not see it, but you just have to go where you can see, and then you'll be able to see further. So what's that next step for you? Because I'm looking for leaders right now to help grow in their business. And the only thing it takes is being willing to do some work. Okay. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. If you have any other questions, reach out. If you are like, yes, I'm that red jacket, I want to be that red jacket like Debbie, then box me. Okay. And we'll chat. We'll meet up for coffee and get you going. Okay.
Thank
Bye
you.
guys. See ya.